This video aims to help you to nurture and cultivate feelings of gratitude and a sense of gratefulness in your everyday life. Now, this can be something that you do on occasion as a coping tool, soothing tool, or even just a sense of checking in with yourself, even if you're feeling good and well. Just a practice that you revisit every so often. Or it might be a practice that you want to incorporate in everyday life to support you towards a mindset change towards more positive thinking styles. So, gratitude isn't about gaslighting yourself or invalidating the negative aspects of whatever has happened in life. It's about naming things that you genuinely do feel grateful for. We're not going to do this fluffy thing where we look at everything and just name things that we should be grateful for, because should is a rule and we want to steer away from rules. So if you feel you should be saying I feel grateful for my family, but you actually don't, leave that alone for this video. Leave that alone for this moment. Only name things that you do actually have a sense of gratefulness for, and write down a bunch of things, or even if it's just one thing that you feel grateful for in this moment right now. And it might change moment to moment, or day by day, week by week, or even month by month. It's just whatever you feel actually genuinely grateful for right now, and it can be anything at all. So pause this video and write that down, and when you've done that, press play and we'll continue. So looking at the list of the things that you've written, have a think about, what is it about those things that you are grateful for? What is it about those things that made you feel the need to write them down specifically? And have a moment to again pause this video, have a think and write that down, because when we write it down, it makes it more real and tangible and present. And then when you're ready, press play and we'll continue to the next bit. Experiencing gratitude, we also want to have an acknowledgement of the things about yourself that you are grateful for. So while stubbornness can be a negative trait, I'm grateful how stubborn and determined I am, otherwise I never would have gotten through my experiences. So perhaps there's something that you could think about in yourself, even if at the minute you have a negative mindset, that you could think of in a slight silver lining type way. Maybe look at it from a slightly different perspective, similarly to the way that I look at my stubbornness these days. So, for example, I am grateful for my university experiences. The way I was treated was wrong, and how it happened caused me significant challenges and delays in my career. But had that not happened to me, I wouldn't have had a breakdown, and I wouldn't have learned everything I did learn to be able to be sat here making these videos and hopefully supporting other people going through similar experiences or emotional states of being. So I'm grateful for that. But it doesn't discount the bad stuff that happened. So I'm grateful for the good stuff and the lessons and the transformation that came out of it. I'm grateful for those things. So I hope that that gives you a good example of what I'm talking about not discounting the injustices that might have happened, but still being grateful for some of the positives that might have come out of those experiences as well. Don't be afraid to give yourself permission to feel grateful and proud of your achievements and the traits in yourself that make life worth living and make life feel fulfilling. It's more about reflection and naming things and understanding why you're naming them. Perhaps there are also lessons to be had in the things that have happened. So I'm glad that I've learned that this boundary is needed in this circumstance, because it taught me this. We work with what we've got, and this can be a practice that you build the skill of, Or perhaps you just like practicing gratitude and it's something that you would like to practice in your everyday life. And in that case, you keep this reflective notes that you've written today and have a look at them daily and repeat them to yourselves. So long as you do actually believe them, you can change them if it changes, you can add to it, you can subtract from it. Nothing has to stay stagnant. That is the beauty of this. And there are no hard and fast rules. So do your best, see how you get on, practice it, and then reassess. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you again soon.